All right, so gonna start torquing the heads down on this guy. It's sitting on this engine stand, and it's actually a pretty cool little engine stand. The only problem is there's little. It's it'd be kick ass for like a little Toyota motor or something like that, but just kind of sketches me out for even something like this. This is probably, and I can weigh it later, is probably in the 600-pound range at the moment. And I don't entirely trust this engine stand with this weight, but it is cool. It's got I bought it from Summit Racing. It was like $200. It's got a worm gear on the end of it, so you can turn it over just by cranking on the handle, which is really nice. Anybody who's ever used a normal engine stand, that just has the tube with the bolt through it, knows how much it sucks to try and turn an engine over. But anyways, rant for another day, I suppose. So I got a chain sling on here going to a chain fall from the roof, just in case the engine stand breaks or whatever, because like I said, I don't trust it all that much, and we have a lot of money into this engine here. We didn't do any super cool go fast parts or nothing like that, but basically every wear component is new. We got new glow plugs, and most everything is Ford. Vast majority is actually, but new glow plugs, new injectors. Valve bridges are actually old, but they're in very good shape. New rocker arms, ARP head studs, push rods, lifter cam. Converting it to the 05 to 7 high pressure oil system, because this one here is a 03 engine out of an 03 pickup. And so I had to put rocker boxes and yada yada yada, all the rest of it on it. I think I'll see if I can get my helper to talk me through what all the differences are between the 03 and 4 to 5 to 7 engine, because it's actually kind of incredible how much changes in the years. But I'm not going to video the entire process here, but just for shits and giggles, I suppose, get at least the first step in the process here. And so Erdy chased out all the threads in the block and lubed the crap out of everything with ARP's assembly lube. They're, what do they call it? Ultra Torque or something like that. I actually can't remember that, but might have gone a bit overkill. And there's no need to lube the outside of the nut, but gloves had all the shit all over it, so I guess that's just the way we're gonna go. Really annoys me to see some shops not follow ARP's directions on all this kind of stuff, because the head gaskets are a very sensitive thing on these 6 liters, and it doesn't help that okay, so like here's one cylinder right here, and actually yeah, it's cylinder number 1. Here's one cylinder right here. Normally on almost any other engine out there, you would have at minimum 6 fasteners around the cylinder, but you can see here we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's a huge problem on these things. The 7.3 Powerstroke, which is just before these things, and the 6.9 IDI all the way to the 6.4 Powerstroke are all international engines. But the 7.3 Powerstroke right before this, it had 6, so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then once you start getting into bigger engines, like the bigger cat motors and that kind of stuff, you'll get 8, 10, 12, whatever fasteners around the head. So the head fasteners, whether it be the ARPs or the factory head bolts, and just cleanliness and everything is super critical on these things. Oop. Sorry, kitty. Shop cat got under my feet and kind of kicked her a little bit. But, so, read the instructions. These guys, the manufacturer, ARP, they're the ones that, design this a certain way to be done a certain way and everything. And, they have a very good reputation and they know what they're doing. Read their instructions and follow it. So they say final torque of 210 pounds in 3 equal steps. And, I don't know. Not that it's super exhilarating to watch this, but I figure here we go. Let's see if I can not get my damn engine stand to roll all over the place. 1, 2. They got sort of a weird pattern going here. It's not anything too crazy, but and the studs in the block should only be installed hand tight. You're not supposed to tighten down the studs themselves at all. And so 70 foot-pounds is easy enough, but this starts getting fun as we start going higher. Because like I said, final torque is 210. Which never ceases to blow me away how high the torque is for such a small engine. And so you can see here there's no tension on the chain sling at the moment, because not that it probably would, but I don't want it to potentially interfere with the head clamp. And hopefully I'm not going to break the engine stand, but if I do, I don't really want all my hard work here come crashing to the ground. So now 140. really want to make an engine stand that supports from both of the motor mounts, and uses that worm drive head, but I don't have one right now, so okay. Like I was saying, most engines have at least 6 fasteners per cylinder. These things are kind of an oddity, having 4. And funny enough, the next engine we're going to be doing here is a Ford 400. And it also only has 4 per cylinder. And I mean, yeah. When I say that it's odd for us and what we normally work on. I'm sure it's, you know, everything's relative compared to what you're used to. So depending on shit. Am I getting fucked up here? No, okay. Okay, now it gets kind of fun. I just hate doing this on this engine stand. It really kind of freaks me out a bit. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna maybe position this a little better. Might rotate that up, finish it out that way. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.